Utilizing Google Ads callout extensions properly can have a major impact on the performance of your Google Ads campaigns, especially when done in combination with adding other extension types. But let's focus on callout extensions in this video. And of course, we're in the new Google Ads layout. You can switch between the different designs up here. But if yours doesn't look like this one, I do have other videos where it's in the old design that you can check out. But this is the new layout that Google is. Yours should look like this for most people. And to get to the actual Google Ads extensions, they're now called assets. You first go to campaigns, and then you'll want to select an actual campaign, and then you'll use this little drop down of assets and click on this assets here. Then from there you can actually toggle on which extensions you want to look at or which assets you want to look at. So I have callouts selected here, which is the ones we're viewing right here. And just seeing these here doesn't really doesn't do a lot for most people. So I like to help show people how these actually how these will actually appear on their Google Ads. So if somebody does a search for something like oil change near me, we see these ads up at the top here. You'll notice that these first two ads look much larger, meaning they take up more of the page than this little one down here. And that's in part because this one only has headlines, descriptions, and then this one little extension down here at the bottom. And this one has these two extensions. These are called site link extensions, and these are making this ad quite a bit bigger. The larger your ad is, meaning the more area it takes up on Google, on this search results page here, the higher the likelihood is that somebody's going to click on your ad. And that's going to improve your click-through rate, which then shows Google that people are finding what they're looking for, they're having a good experience interacting with your ads, and so Google wants to give preference to showing your ads versus other people's ads, right? But where are the actual callout extensions in these ads? Well, this first one here doesn't have them, and the second one doesn't have them either. Only this middle one has callout extensions, and they're right here at the end. So you can see there's a sentence here, or two sentences, another sentence here, and then a bunch of like 1, 2, or 3 word phrases followed by a period. Financing available, view locations, see services, and then we get into highlights. So the highlights, these are actually the structured snippets. So it's talking about different highlights of their service. But these here are callout extensions, and they help, in combination with the structured snippet extensions, they help to expand the size of this ad. So just adding callout extensions alone isn't necessarily going to light the whole world on fire, but if you add callout extensions, structured snippet extensions, site link extensions, call extensions, image extensions, your ads will start to kind of get beefed up a bit so that they take up a lot of the page. They look very juicy and people want to click on them because they see, a relevant image with good headlines and descriptions and all this other information. And ultimately, that is going to improve the actual performance of your ads, which you can then start to track over here. Although it's important to note that when you're looking at your assets as they are running on Google, that these metrics aren't necessarily the metrics for the extension themselves. These metrics are for your ads when the extension is shown on your ads. Because there are clicks showing here, right? But nobody can click on a callout extension. Like I can't click right here, nothing happens. You can only click on the ad itself, right? So nobody's going to be clicking on our callout extensions, which means this value here is not necessarily how many people clicked on the callout extension, but how many people clicked on the ad itself when the callout extension was showing, right? And we can see that it's getting, well, it's always going to be different for every niche, but a pretty solid cost per conversion here when the callout extension is showing. And of course, we can test this out and try new, like you can come in here. So when you're in the assets under a campaign, or you can also add at the account level or even the ad group level, which just means this level right here indicates where these are associated. So you can have these show up on the campaign or just one ad group or your entire account. I typically recommend setting these at the campaign level or at the ad group level, just so that you can have different ones for different campaigns if you're advertising different things in different campaigns. But you can come in here, click this blue button, and add more callout extensions, and all you do is type them out here. Just note that there is a character limit, so you can only have up to 25 characters in length. But once you add some new ones in here, this is where I was saying you can add them at the different account level, campaign level, or ad group level. Let's say we add a couple of these in here. Then once we save it, we can start to track and see when these different extensions, when these different callout extensions that we've created show up with the ads, how does it impact the conversion rates? Then we could potentially take the ones that aren't doing so great, like these two are probably performing the worst, and we can pause these and have other ones run that we feel like are getting better results. So that's kind of the basics of callout extensions in the new Google Ads user interface here. But if there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions down in the comments section below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there.
Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies in different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here, and really just see that, this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and look forward to working with you.